Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is your boy FlyIsland guy. Today we are in Kingston, Ontario again, and we're going to be heading over to Brampton, Ontario, which is a city that I've heard a lot about, but I don't really know too much about it myself. The flight time is roughly about 1 hour, and Simworks has us up at 14,000 feet, even though I never know why it puts us up so high, since we're in an unpressurized cabin, but I'm just kind of going with the flow. If you look at the livery today, stupid me forgot to change it to our normal red and black Canadian color livery. So we're rocking the Aviation Without Borders livery. The team from France decided to come over and do a tour of Canada, so we're gonna be tagging along with them today. Just taking a look at the weather. Just kind of pulling it up over here. Sorry. So this is a pretty small airport. So there's actually no weather information at the actual airport itself, but just trying to pull up the weather in general, and I can't really find anything here, which is a little annoying. But I'm gonna do the best that I can. I'm gonna do the best that I can. I'm just trying to find it here on the map. Okay. So I know it's, I don't know. Ah, there we go. So Brampton, right now, things looking pretty good there. We're dealing with fairly clear skies. Temperature is 31 degrees, light winds. The weather overall is pretty good in Ontario right now. So not really expecting too much in the way of bumps or you know, difficulty on approach, but you know, things are always liable to change. Somehow I just managed to open the door, and I don't know how, so let me try and close that. This is actually an issue that I had before. Somehow I was able to open doors when I clicked off the screen, and I don't really know why. So I'm just trying to avoid that for now. But here we go. We are ready for taxi, and we'll discuss Brampton a little bit once we get up in the air. I just need to pull up the map over here, and then we will be on our way. So we're also departing runway 19 here in Kingston, which means that we have a little bit of a taxi, I believe. Yes, a little bit of a taxi. We're gonna have to kind of turn left and then back taxi up the runway. Just took out the airport personnel. Didn't mean to do that. Overall, I'm hoping for a great flight though. I am actually heading out to Kingston in a little bit. not Kingston, sorry, Kitchener. I'm heading back out to Kitchener a little bit. I've just been home in Ontario, in Halifax. Sorry, spending time with some family just for a bit. This is the wrong runway. So just turn around. So we are heading right and then left. Yeah, so as I mentioned, I'm just been spending some time here with family in Halifax, and then we're gonna be heading back up to Kitchener, and we're gonna be out there for a little while. So it's kind of where things sit right now. Also a lot of unfortunate news. I actually lost my job recently. So I'm going to be taking a little bit of time off. I'm just going to be working on some personal projects, doing a little bit of thinking and contemplating, and also I'm going to try and get some more flights in. Devote a little bit more time to the channel, and hopefully life will kind of all work its way out. Not too sure if I want to even stay in the same field that I've been working in to date. But yeah, I'm just gonna see what's out there. I may stay, I may change. I may try and maybe get something on my own off the ground. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now, so still early days. And when I fully decide, we'll go from there. In the meantime, our main focus right now is getting to Brampton in one piece. And so we'll just come to the end of the runway, and we could turn around here. Let's get lined up. Parking brakes on. And let's go with our strobes and landing lights on. Generators are on. It's good to go. We're very hot. Not worrying about pitot heat right now. Probably need it when we're further up in the air though. Ooh, it's 29 degrees in the cabin. So should probably get our environmental controls set up. There we go. As soon as I turned it on, temperature started dropping, which is good because I'm sure there's people in there are roasting right now. All right. I could bring the fan up a little bit, I guess. I don't mind the noise too much, as long as it cools down the cabin faster. All right, so we'll go to fuel condition, high idle, and let's put our RPMs to max, and let's get out of here, folks. Also gonna double check our center of gravity. It says forward, so I'm gonna set it back. I'm not gonna set it as far forward. All right there. Hopefully that should be good. And let's get out of here, folks. All right. Takeoff power set. We are rolling. Pretty light today, so we are looking for, oh, now we can rotate.
Airborne time logged.
And off the ground we go. Give a beautiful goodbye to Kingston. That was actually an awesome approach that we did last time to get here. Gonna bring our flaps up. So our approach is basically going to just take us down kind of the border of southern Ontario. So we're going to be passing Toronto on the way. So we should get some nice views here and there. I might decide to oops. Just trying to turn the autopilot on. So I'll go autopilot, yaw damper, and flight level change. And then we could decrease the speed a bit. Ooh, it's getting a little bumpy. And let's go nav mode as well. There we go. Alright, now I can kind of sit back and enjoy the flight a little bit. These are really amazing views though of southern Ontario. Yeah, so as I was saying, we'll try to get some views on the way of probably downtown Toronto on the way by. Because I think our flight plan, I'm pretty sure our flight plan pretty much takes us right over Toronto. So we're going through Oshawa, Whitby, Ajax, Vaughan, and then we'll be passing Toronto on our left before we prepare for landing. There's going to be no approach briefing because we're going to be doing a visual approach into Brampton. Not too sure why. There's a listed RNAV approach for the runway that we're going to, but it's not in our system here, so we're just basically stuck with the visual approach. So that's going to probably require us to just get visibility on the airport. Sorry, and probably just I don't know, take our time, find some good positioning towards the airport and then land. Alright folks, so let's talk about Brampton. Alright, so Brampton is a city in Ontario, obviously. and it's a lower tier municipality within Peel region. The city has a population of 656,000 as of the 2021 census. So indigenous people have inhabited the Brampton area for thousands of years, named after the town of Brampton in Cumberland, England. Brampton was incorporated as a village in 1853 and as a town in 1873, and it became a city actually most recently in 1974. So Brampton has a total land area of 265 square kilometers, and the city of Brampton is bordered by Highway 50 to the east, Winston Churchill Boulevard to the west, Mayfield Road to the north, and Snell Grove, which is part of Brampton despite extending somewhat north of Mayfield Road, and the Hydro Corridor, which is part of Mississauga to the south. So, in terms of the population, Brampton is among the most diverse cities in the country. As of the 2016 census, the largest ethnocultural background in Brampton is South Asian. So by South Asian we mean like Indian, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, etc. Other backgrounds, so they account for 44%. And then European account for 26%, Black 13.9%, Filipino 3.4%, Latin American 2.4%, East Asian 1.7%, Southeast Asian 1.4%, Arab and West Asian kind of take up the rear. The largest religion in Brampton is Christianity, and the largest denominations in the city are Catholicism, followed by Protestant denominations, including Anglican United, Lutheran, Baptist, Seventh-day Adventist, and Christian Reformed. Other religions with notable presence include Sikhism, which is 18.5%, Hinduism, 12.1%, Islam, which makes sense based on the makeup of the population, and proportionally Brampton has one of the largest Sikh and Hindu populations among all Canadian cities. So, also according to the 2016 census, English was the mother tongue for almost half of the population. The next most common mother tongue was, surprise surprise, Punjabi, followed by Urdu, Gujarati, Hindi, and Tamil. And the most commonly known languages among the population are English, Punjabi, Hindi, Urdu, and French. Several cultural entities operate in the city under the umbrella of the Brampton Arts Council. So these include the Peel Art Gallery, Museum and Archives, and the Peel Heritage Complex, which is run by the region of Peel. We also have the Rose Theatre there, and there's like festivals such as the Festival of Literary Diversity, which is a literary festival devoted to writers from underrepresented groups such as people of color and the LGBTQ community. So, there is lots and lots to read about Brampton if you go ahead and check it out. I guess the other thing that I'll look at is the education, the economy. So in terms of schools that are there, you can find Sheridan College, and as well the Algoma University at Brampton. What else? Yeah. They also have a francophone school in the area, Conseil Scolaire Viamonde, and Conseil Scolaire Catholique Mon Avenir operates Catholic francophone schools serving the area as well. In terms of the economy, companies with headquarters in Brampton include MDA Space Missions, Loblaw companies, Chrysler Canada. They have an assembly plant there in Brampton. Gamma Donicare Medical Laboratories, Mandarin Restaurant, Brita, and Clorox. So there's a lot of a few big names there. Other major companies include Best Buy, Amazon has 4 production facilities there, Ford, Nestle, Hudson's Bay Company, Frito-Lay Canada, and Coca-Cola. And then Frito-Lay Canada and Coca-Cola. Then other big names include Canon, Canadian Tire, Canadian Blood Services, Boston Scientific, Air Canada, Sleep Country Canada, Rogers Communications, and Magna International. So loads and loads of big companies there, and that could be due to the size, the type of population. So if you're looking to head somewhere to Ontario, maybe if you're of like South Asian descent, maybe you want somewhere that's more comfortable, more easier to assimilate. Sounds like Brampton's probably the place to go. Yeah. So that's about it for me. I'll be back when we are starting our descent into Brampton, and that shouldn't be too far away, I could imagine. And I'll talk to you guys then. Alright? This is your boy FlyIsland Guy. I'll be back. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've started our descent into Brampton, and it's been a bit, well, thanks to FSRealistic, it's been a bit of a bumpy ride. Nevertheless though, we are coming in, and we are actually doing a visual approach into Brampton. I'm trying to remember the name of the airport here, so let me just bring it up one more time. Brampton Caledon. Let's see. Yeah, Brampton Caledon.
500.
All right, and we're gonna go right into the ground. So let me take over. I got it. I don't know what happened just now. We're just gonna follow the flight plan though, and I'm just gonna get a little bit of elevation so I could see exactly where the airport is. Airport should be right here to our left.
Wind 190 at 10 knots.
Okay, gonna come up just a little bit. This, folks, is why I don't like to do visual approaches into airports I've never been to. But we should be within... Should be within a few nautical miles. Okay, I think I see it now. Here we go. So the airport is right there.
500.
Alright, let's act like I didn't almost fly the plane to the ground just now. It was supposed to actually level off at what, 1400 feet, I think, which it didn't do. That's okay. Alright, so here we go, coming in for a landing. We are looking at about 3,000 feet of runway to work with. So this is going to be a little on the tight side. So I'm just going to try and slow down as much as possible. But as far as glide slope is concerned, we're doing alright. Seeing red and white, which is good. A little low now. So just going to apply a little bit of power. And a little left of the runway, which is fine. And here we go.
Landing time logged. I think you could do better than that.
Okay, well, I just got chastised by my co-pilot for the landing. But it's alright. Alright, good turn right here. I don't know if you heard him, but he said, I think you could do a little better than that. Stop hating. Alright. This taxiway feels super small. Alright. Just gonna go back to low idle, just so I can control the taxi just a little better. There we go. And let's get our strobes up and our landing lights off. Alrighty, I'm seeing a bunch of the little pushback parts, but no actual marshal. So I'm just gonna take it right to this building right here. We'll just stop it right there. Beacon can come off.
The flight is finished.
I
It
can
has
shut
been
the engine
monitored
off.
by On Air.
Alrighty, folks, and that is it. So I hope you enjoyed the last little bit of this flight. Definitely was a little more exciting than I thought it was gonna be. which is why I kind of don't like doing visual approaches. Well, what happened just now is I was actually following the flight director, basically. But I forgot that I wasn't using VNav. I was actually using vertical speed. So we just kind of kept going down further and further. And I was here looking at something on Navigraph and totally forgot. Almost flew the plane into the ground. So mistakes do happen. As long as we recover, that's all that matters. So that's it for me, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight. I am going to get out of here because it is absolutely roasting inside this room right now. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you see fit. Outside of that, stay safe, and most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.